Ring.com.
If you have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, isn't it time to let the real you shine through? Introducing Otezla, a Premolast. Otezla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently. With Otezla, 75% clearer skin is achievable after just 4 months, with reduced redness, thickness, and scaliness of plaques. And the Otezla prescribing information has no requirement for routine lab monitoring. Don't take Otezla if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Otezla may increase the risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Side effects may include diarrhea, nausea, upper respiratory tract infection, and headache. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Ask your dermatologist about Otezla today. Otezla. Show more of you.
Afoot and lighthearted, I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. The east and the west are mine. The north and the south are mine. All seems beautiful to me.
Well, now it's time for our King for a Day segment. We asked you, if you had absolute power and could do one thing to improve this country, what would it be? You had a ton of ideas. Jamie wrote, quote, I would bring back old school Black Friday. No more sales on Thanksgiving Day. Keep it for family, football, and turkey. God bless you, Jamie. I am completely on your side. Thomas Devon wrote this, combined states that we have about 15 of them. That would cut down on overhead and help with the popular vote. I love that. About 15. In that range, 14, 16. Might be some debate about which states. Jennifer wrote this, make sock sizes the same as shoe sizes. That's kind of brilliant. That would make everyone happy. Even those of us, by the way, who didn't know that there was such a thing as sock sizes. And finally, R.W. Reagan, probably a pen name, wrote this, make journalists liable for what they report. If it is proven false and they knew it, fine their employers. Kind of brilliant. I would expand that not simply to journalists, but to consultants and pundits and talking heads in general, people who made predictions that were totally wrong and haven't admitted it. They should have to admit it. Well, Friday is your turn to choose the news. If you see a story that hasn't been aired on this channel or others, if the press just isn't covering it and you think they ought to be, we want to know about it. You can contact us by Twitter. That's at Tucker Carlson. You can email me at tuckercarlson@foxnews.com, and we promise to check it out. Well, that's about it for us tonight. Tune in each evening at 7 o'clock as we get back to basics, holding the powerful to account, piercing pomposity, translating doublespeak, mocking smugness, and barbecuing nonsense. And tomorrow, if you need a break from all the football, don't miss our Tucker Carlson Tonight special, Trump's First 100 Days at 7 p.m. Eastern. The O'Reilly Factor up next. Good night.
Hi, I'm Eric Bolling in for Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. We're going to get right to our top story, Donald Trump versus the media. Mr. Trump has sought to make peace with the media this week after a blistering campaign inviting big TV bigwigs to Trump Tower and sitting down for an interview at the New York Times headquarters. But the hostility from the media hasn't stopped. President-elect Trump has denounced white supremacist groups several times, but that hasn't stopped the mainstream press from incessantly bringing up the topic. Here's Republican National Committee spokesman Sean Spicer on CNN yesterday.
Should he go out and deliver a speech specifically denouncing these neo-Nazis, these white supremacists?
When is it going to be enough? He has condemned everyone that's come out and supported him, every group that supported him. At some point, you've got to take, his position and go move on.
But he doesn't seem to go out of his way to express his outrage over people hailing him with Nazi salutes. Why doesn't he do that more dramatically, if you will, and make it clear he wants no part of these people?
Because I think it's asked and answered, Wolf. You've asked me eight times the same question. I've told you what his position is. It's the news media over and over and over again asking the same question.
Meanwhile, a short time ago, President-elect Donald Trump again went around the traditional media and made a pitch directly to the American people in a Thanksgiving message.
We've just finished a long and bruising political campaign. Emotions are raw and tensions just don't heal overnight. It doesn't go quickly, unfortunately. But we have before us the chance now to make history together, to bring real change to Washington, real safety to our cities, and real prosperity to our communities, including our inner cities. So important to me and so important to our country. But to succeed, we must enlist the effort of our entire nation.
Joining us now for a reaction from Stamford, Connecticut is Ari Fleischer, who served as White House press secretary under George W. Bush. Ari, thanks for joining us. So, I look back maybe 10 or 12 days ago. President-elect Donald Trump looked into the 60 Minutes camera and said, stop it. He was disavowing the alt-right. He was disavowing bigotry. And then just yesterday, he gets asked time and time again by the New York Times reporters, hey, will you disavow? And he disavowed. How much more do they want? What is the love affair of the left with this alt-right movement scandal or controversy?
Well, it's deeper than that. Look, the press swooned over Barack Obama, and they're in despair over Donald Trump. And that's what's driving all this. Compare it to what happened in 2008 when Louis Farrakhan, the head of the Nation of Islam, endorsed Barack Obama when he was running in the Democratic primary. Farrakhan explicitly came out for Obama. Obama repudiated it, said he wasn't interested in his